Hi everybody, I'm Mahin, and this is your Tuesday technique for the daily belly dance quickies. This is one of the basics and more segments. So we're going to be going over a basic, very basic thing, a hip direction. We're going to go over hip ups and the proper way to execute these, and also a little bit of drill with these. So we're going to start out with our basic posture, feet parallel on below the hip joints, knees nice and soft, pelvis in a neutral position, ribs up, and arms out. So from here, what we're going to be trying to do is lifting the hips straight up. So we need a little extra slack in the knees, so come down just a little further, and we're going to be lifting the hip from the muscles in the side. So we're going to be lifting our hips up and down. Sometimes I like to think about this as lifting your hips up into your armpits almost. So lifting up and coming back down to baseline. Up and down, up and down. You should feel the action here, and the leg pulling up, or pulling up from the top, up and up, like that. Okay, now why are we not pushing from the floor? Now, we could take some skeletal action here and push the hip up from the floor, which sometimes we do want to do, but we want to be able to lift our hip from the muscles above the hip, because sometimes we need to do these things unweighted during traveling, and which is one of the things that happens when we do walking three-quarter shimmies. And one of the things that a lot of times makes the walking three-quarter shimmy on the up or an Egyptian down walk or something like that difficult is if you can't execute these things independently of the floor. So one way to test this out is to just go ahead and take your weight off of that foot entirely. You can have it all the way up if you want, hold on to something if you need to, and lift your hip up from here, and it'll really force you to work from here, like that. Trying the other side, here, and up, 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 and up. Now, something to watch for is that your pelvis stays in neutral position. And what do I mean by that? So if I'm here, and my pelvis is in neutral, so these little bony prominences on the front of the pelvis and the pubic bone are all going to be stacked up. And we're going to hold that into place with the lower abdominal muscles. Now, if you are lifting from there with your pelvis in a neutral position, this is going to stay in a nice plane. But if we take our pelvis out of neutral position and let it fall into a more natural posture with a more kind of natural, casual curve to the lumbar spine down here, then when we lift, what's going to happen is it's going to kind of swing up and back like this. It's going to look a little bit like this, which might be what we want sometimes, but when we're doing a nice clean hip up, it's not what we're looking for. So make sure this pelvis stays in a neutral position, and going straight from one side to the other, up on one side to up on the other side, like this. Now, when we drill, we can drill on 2 feet like this. We can also drill with our foot in different positions, out of the side, at the back, and it's good to do all of those things. So you can go ahead and drill, again, drilling here, here, and here, like that. And we'll do a little bit of that, and then we'll go ahead and do some patterns as well. Okay, so let's get set up in good posture. Feet underneath the hip joint, knees soft, pelvis neutral, ribs up, arms out. And go ahead and give yourself a little bit extra slack in those knees. And we're ready. We're going to go up one side at a time. We're going to go up and down, 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 up, and now one side to the other. So up on the right, up on the left, up on the right, up on the left, up on the right, up on the left, up on the right, ups are very important, and getting them to do them and making sure we can do them cleanly without dependence on the floor is going to be something that really is going to benefit you later. You're going to find hip ups as part of many, many other movements. They are the side part of a nummy. They are the top of a Maya. They are back at the top of a sway, or in a figure eight coming upwards right here, as well as coming up here with traveling movements, also with our up, 3/4 up on walking shimmies. And also they have to be done in a completely unweighted fashion for an Egyptian down walk, which is why we have to be able to walk with them up here. So that's one of the reasons why we want to make sure that they are a very strong and clean part of your movement repertoire. Suppose there's something, even as a beginner, you can't gloss over, because you're going to see a lot of them later on. Fundamentals are really key to having good technique all the way through. So that's what I have for you today. And if you are in California or East Coast, I'm headed your way, and then dates keep being released. So far we have dates for San Diego and Los Angeles, and other dates are coming soon. This video I'm recording in about 2 weeks in advance. There will be more dates available, but I'm not sure which ones yet. So just go ahead and check my website down there. In the box down there, there's the link for the whole tour and all the dates. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. And keep practicing, beginners. It gets a lot easier. Bye.